As you guys saw in the title of this video, it's going to be about understanding time frames. All right, so let's start with this chart, right? We're here on gold. This is the 1 minute chart. So as I go and explain to you guys, you see the candle moving, right? And this is the timer of the candle to close. All right, so every candle means 1 minute. So 1 minute, um, 60 seconds. So the candle has 60 seconds to open, make its high or its low, or don't make any high or any low, and then close, right? So as you can see, the candle just closed and another one open. So this is basically the 1 minute is a very quick time frame for you to be watching. So the price is moving very quick. So if I go here and I just plot from here to here, it's about 1 hour. And look how many candles this is, right? So 1 hour is about 60 candles. So that's 60 minutes in 1 hour, and every candle is 1 minute. So it means I have basically 60 candles to be analyzing in 1 hour. For me particularly, this is a very small time frame for me to be watching. I usually like to go to the 1 or 4 hours, but these are the most common time frames that people use. So go from the 1 minute to the 3 minute. So every candle here is 3 minutes. All right, so candle has 3 minutes to open, make its movement, and then close. And after that, another 3 minute candle opens. So the 3 minute candle equals three 1 minute candles. All right, and this is also like in between the 1 minute and the 5 minute, of course. And I would say it's not the most common. Most people use the 5 minute candle. All right, so 5 minutes where most people are analyzing their trades and then making an assumption, because it's not a too small time window for you to make a decision, right? You have 5 minutes to make a decision. Usually, people you would have to make a decision on the candle closure, right? So a candle like this, you see candle opened over here, it went bearish and then pushed up and then closed over here. After that candle, the price just started to move up, right? So you always have to wait for the candle to close for you to make a decision. Now you go from 1 to the 3 to the 5. Now the 15 minute, every candle is 15, and as you can see, price a move like this, right, from 23.40, from over here to you know from over here to all the way on the bottom over here. You see that is much like so many less candles than if you go to the 1 minute and you see how many candles this is and the move, right? So this is, you have a lot more candles than this, right? And if you go to the 30 minute, it's much clearer also, this move from the 30 minute, right? And so it goes. So once you start to understand the time frames and you see that the 1 hour has you have two 30 minute candles, and sometimes you want to make a decision and you make it between time frames, right? If you go to the 4 hour, also you see there's less and less candles because every candle now is 4 hours, right? So you have basically 4 hours if you want to wait for the candle to close for you to make a decision, right? Then that's why you sometimes have to have to make a connection between the time frames, and you look at the daily time frame. And as an example, you see that there's a level of support here, right? An area of support, and that with this support, you look left and you're like, all right, so I can make a decision based on this level of the daily support. I'll drop down to the 4 hour, and I'll wait for a candle confirmation for me to enter. So the 4 hour, you have 3 touches here on this area of the daily time frame. And if you drop down to the 1 hour, you're going to see that there's some confirmation over here, bullish engulfing. Price came down, retested, collected some more orders, and then pushed up. And then if you drop down to the 30-minute, you're going to see that there is, a basically indecision candle over here, which means reversal, right? If pricing is doesn't have a clear basically direction for it to go, it'll probably reverse. So you have a bearish indecision candle, and then price reversing, coming down over here again, collecting some more orders, and then pushing up, right? So that's how you connect basically all the time frames, right? And same thing for the weekly. If you go to the 1 weekly time frame, you're going to see that previously this was a level of support, and price is just holding up the support over here, right? And then if you are to go even deeper to the monthly time frame, right, you're going to see a lot more distribution between the candles. So this is, let's just say, a huge level of bearish movement. This is basically a resistance, and then we broke above this level over here, right? So this is a monthly time frame of resistance. Now, if we drop down to the weekly time frame, you're gonna have to find some like this over here, right? As you can see, you have a bearish doji over here on the weekly time frame, which means if we drop down to the daily, let me just circle this up. If we drop down to the daily over here, you're going to see that 1 day candle this was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then on the weekly that opened Monday, you had that weekly bearish doji candle, right? And that means that sellers are in control of the market. So when Monday opened and the weekly candle closed and opened another weekly candle, price just started to dip, made that retest on the previous area, and then another dip occurred, right? So once you start to connect all these areas, as you can see over here, this weekly bearish doji candle, next candle went like boom down, came back, retested again, another bearish candle, same area on the weekly. And then if we start to basically cut down, we go to the daily, we're going to see probably another confirmation, right? Another doji over here with a bearish engulfing, that's another confirmation for you to sell. That is the daily. If we go to the 4 hour, you're going to see like another confirmation. You see there's like a lot more candles. So once you start to understand all these time frames, you're going to look at and basically make a better decision, right? So this is the 1 hour time frame. You see this level of support, and that this was the previous level of the daily support that we were. So not this one, but this one, previous daily level of support, as you can see, was uh, broken down to this confirmations here that you have on the 1 hour time frame. All right, so make sure you have that connection and always analyze from the weekly or monthly, dropping down to the weekly, to the daily, to the 4 hour, to the 1 hour, to the 30-minute, and then 15, 5, 3, and 1. And that is how you will make that connection, and then making sure you have a better understanding of how time frames and connections work. All right, so if you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more.